Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa Copeland, and I am a dating coach who helps only women over 50 find love again at this time in their life. And this is a great time to do it. And I want to show you how you can always have fun finding a great guy. So, today, what I want to do to help empower you is to share with you what you don't know about attracting a quality man after 50. So I want to start with sharing with you that the other day, my sister and I were on the phone and we were heading down memory lane talking about these boy girl parties that we used to go to. And we started laughing because all the girls would be dancing in front of posters of Davy Jones and Mickey Dolenz, and Daydream Believer and I Want to Be Free were on. And Davy Jones, do you remember how cute he was and the crush you probably had on him back then? He was so adorable. But let me ask you a question. Davy Jones came out with pictures in his 60s before he passed away. And if you ever saw them, what did you think of how he looked? And remember Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones? He was so masculine and so cute with that long hair. Google a picture of Keith Richards now. Would you date him? Or does he remind you of the men you see online who look like your uncle or your grandfather? So, when we go on dating sites, we often carry a mental image of a younger version of ourselves. And that's because from day to day, we do not see ourselves as having aged. And everyone is probably telling you you look so much younger than you are that it can be like shocking, literally, to your system to go online and see these older men staring back at you online. And a lot of women tell me that when they meet men our age, the zing of the attraction factor just isn't there for them. Well, I believe expecting men to look and act a lot younger is part of the reason so many women over 50 struggle with dating. So let me give you an example of this. One of my clients went out with a guy she thought was like, but she did like his profile. So I encouraged her to just give him a chance. He was a really nice guy. And something happened when she did. Over time, as we were working together, I noticed her talking about how cute he was. Now, this was the guy she went, to. And the reason he was so cute was because as you get to know a man's personality, he can go from to handsome. And that is why I always encourage my clients to give nice men a chance. Now, I want to share a little story with you. When my dad was alive, he lived in an independent living community. He was in his late 80s and 90s. And I would go and visit him and we would have dinner and I would look around the dining hall or the dining room and I would see lots of little couples there. They were so cute. They had just met at the facility they were at. And these little couples who are so cute were holding hands. They weren't really little, but you know what I mean. But anyway, they were holding hands and even from time to time stealing a little kiss. Now, they weren't beautiful. They weren't handsome like they were in their youth, but they found someone to share this time in their life with. They were lonely. And the reason they found someone is they were so clear about what they wanted. They wanted companionship and they wanted someone who was supportive, someone to laugh with, someone where you could just hold hands. And these people were happy. You could see it on their faces. Now, I get that you need to feel some type of attraction to a man. But also, I want you to take a moment to decide what's important to you when it comes to the quality man and the relationship that you want in your life. Because there are good men out there who are worth dating that may not be the cutest guy on the block. Are you maybe skeptical about that sentence I just said? Well, I want you to think about this. Do you want to stay alone the rest of your life looking for Mr. Handsome and that immediate zing that actually wears off? Or do you want to hang with a really nice guy who grows on you and he becomes more and more handsome and fun as you get to know him? I want you to really think about this. Wouldn't it be fun to have a man who makes you laugh, who holds your hand at the movies, and who's even willing from time to time to see a good chick flick with you? Doesn't that sound like a potentially good match and a better way to judge if a man is good for you rather than just his looks and chemistry? So I want you to give yourself a chance to really find love. So next time you're online, look for the nice guy, give him a chance and see where it goes. Let him have at least 1 to 4 dates with you before you make your mind up about whether or not he's right for you. So I hope this was helpful to you. I know taking this mindset has changed so much for my clients in terms of finding really good, healthy relationships. And they just started looking at dating in a whole new way. Now, I do want to share one last thing with you before I go. Did you know that unlike other dating coaches, I actually only work with single women in their 50s, 60s, and 70s? And you might wonder why. Well, what I have found is that dating after 50 is different than when you were dating in your 20s, your 30s, or even your 40s. You as a female is different and men are different. And that's why my goal is to give you the best over 50s dating strategies, along with great support, because I want to see you find an amazing man to spend your life with. So look, if you want to attract a good man and you want to have fun doing it, and you're ready to go from single to part of a couple that has fun going to dinner, traveling, and meeting each other's kids, then subscribe to my channel and like this video. And let me know if there are other topics you'd like me to share with you. Okay, until next time, always, always believing in you. Have an awesome day and go out there and have fun.